Hey there. How many books have you read, videos have you watched, things have you scrolled through, talks have you gone to that are going to tell you how to live better? You could eat this way, you could exercise like this, you could change your sleep magically. There's all these different things we know we should be doing, and we consume and scroll and look and read and think about all of it and do nothing. How much of it actually has changed your life? In this video, we're going to talk about the information trap, why you fall into it, and what you can do to get out of it and actually make some change. So let's do it. So here's the scoop. I give talks. I give talks on all these different aspects of healthy aging, functional aging. What does the research say? What can we do? It's great. I go to talks. I just went to one by a really respected director up at our medical school at OHSU. And she is lovely. She is smart. She does research. She tells us all these important things. And it's the same thing over and over again. I end up kind of just shaking my head going, well, this is great. You should do this. Here's what the research says. And here's what all the good stuff it does. Here's what it does for your body and your brain and how it's going to make you feel, all this great stuff. And it feels like just the same story over and over again. Do this and you're going to be better. And people don't do it. It's not that they don't want to do it. People are excited. They want to be healthier. They want to change. But telling people what you should do and why it's so great isn't getting us there. I made a YouTube channel, this YouTube channel. I have poured my heart and soul into it for several years. I have over 100 videos, and I tell you the same thing over and over again. Research tells you should do this. Here's why. Here's what you could do. Here's what's so good for you. Go do it. And it's kind of, ludicrous. It makes me kind of mad at myself. Even for my neuropsych evaluations, I get all this data. I get to know the person really well. And at the end, at the feedback session, I really pride myself in giving useful, actionable feedback things so that people can use the science and use the data on how their brain is working to change their lives, to make themselves better, to have a healthier brain, to have a better quality of life. And at the end of every single feedback session, what do? I apologize. I literally apologize. And I say, okay, I know this has been a fire hose. I know I have told you 15 different things you could work on. I've told you why. I've told you how. I've brainstormed with you. I've told you all these things. And I know it's too much. So please go work with your providers. Find yourself a psychologist or a counselor. Get yourself a coach. Focus on one thing, blah, blah, blah. And again, it's a disservice. It's not working. So what actually creates change? Here are key factors in what you can do to start doing something different and stop consuming yet the next thing that's going to tell you all these ideas that you don't act on. The first thing is having focus. You have to pick something. Pick one thing. And it can be hard to figure out which thing to pick. So, go through the resources, go through what your friends are doing, go through what excites you, which might be the best motivator of all, and pick one thing. And think to yourself, what is the very first step that I need to take to be able to take action on that one thing? If it's, I really do want to move my body more this year, this lifetime. Okay, if I'm going to move my body more, what do I need? Well, if I'm going to go for walks, I probably need a pair of shoes that fit me and support me well enough. Great, I got to get a pair of shoes. I can do that. The second factor is motivation. People don't exercise to exercise. Yes, there are a few people that do that. But for the most part, for most of us, we're not out there exercising to be like, yeah, I want to do this for the rest of my life. This is great. No, exercise is a means to an end. We need to keep our body functional. Well, functional for what? And everybody's going to have a different answer for that. Think about your answer. Write down your answer. Highlight your answer, because we need to come back to this over and over again as to why you're doing the hard stuff, because there's outcomes you actually want. Now, the third step is a hard step for people because they rarely have it internally, and that's accountability. Being accountable to someone or something. Yeah, internal accountability is amazing. I say I'm going to do it, so therefore I do. So many people just don't have that. They say they're going to exercise and they stop exercising. They say they're going to start eating more greens and they don't. They say a lot of things. They want a lot of things. But having accountability that actually works for you is key. It's generally external accountability. That's why having a workout buddy or a friend that you talk to, people that you tell what you're going to do, writing it down, making it public, all of these things increase your chances of success. Now, don't get confused with the next part. When I say you need accountability, well, the next step is you also need support. And support is not the same thing as accountability. Accountability is the, I said I'm going to do it, therefore I am. Support is the, yeah, I believe in you. Yeah, I got your back. Yeah, I'm here for you. Complain all you want. Yeah, let's talk about that. I'm listening. I care. I support. I adore you. We all need that. And we need that for our big endeavors of how we're going to change our lives and make ourselves better. So look in your life for sources of that support. And again, it's not just somebody telling you, well, you said you're going to do it, so you better do it. It's people who are warm and loving and there for you, willing to give you that little extra love or hug or boost or whatever you need when you need it most. And finally, you need some personalization. You need a plan that is tailored to what you will actually do, what actually works for your body or your lifestyle or your demands or your budget. So this whole one size fits all, oh yeah, I'm watching the Instagram reel and she does these crunches this way and so I'm just going to do these crunches and my life is going to be magical. Nah, probably not happening. But when we start personalizing it to you and what's actually realistic and where you are at in the world, your chances of success go way up. So functional aging, living functionally younger, doing better, being more active, feeling better, isn't just about knowing what to do. It's actually doing it. Your body and brain don't change just because you thought of a new idea. They change because you're acting on those ideas. So stop the endless research loop. Stop looking at this next thing. I'm going to buy this book. I'm going to buy this book. Pick one thing. Find some accountability, ways that you can say outside of you, hey, I'm committing to something that's realistic for me. Get some support of people who actually want to be there for you, and personalize in a way that it'll work for your lifestyle and your body. I believe in you. So take some action today. Go do one step in that direction. And if you say to yourself, oh, I've been here, I've done that, this is not working. Well, stay tuned. Come join us in our journey where I am putting together a community that will give us more of that. More ability to focus, have accountability, get support, and take action that will actually work for you and your lifestyle. It's going to be incredibly fun. If you want the first scoop on it, join our newsletter because I'm going to tell people about it there first. But I just can't wait to share these ideas with you in a way that actually works. Worked for my patients, worked for me, and they can work for you.